Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, and today we're going to talk about mandala. So what is mandala? It is a geometric configuration of the symbols in the various spiritual traditions. Mandalas may be employed for the focusing attention of the practitioners and adapt as a spiritual guidance tool for establish a sacred space and an aid to meditation and trance induction. In some religion, it is a symbol of paradise. Its origin has not yet been found, but it's found nearly all around the world. First, we will talk about mandala in the new era. In the new age, the mandala is a diagram, chart, or a geometric pattern that represents the cosmos metaphysically and symbolically, a time microcosm of the universe, but it is originally meant to represent the wholeness and model of organizational structure of life itself. A cosmic diagram that shows the relation to the infinite and the world that exists beyond and within the mind and bodies. Mandala in Hinduism. The term mandala appears in the Rig Veda as a name of the section of the work, and the Vedic ritual use mandala such as a NAVAGRAHA mandala to this day. In the Hinduism, a basic mandala is called a Yantra. Takes the form of a square with the four gates containing a circle with the center point. Each gate is in the general shape of a T. Mandalas often have a radial balance. A yantra is similar to mandala but usually smaller and using a more limited color palette. It may be a 2 or a 3-dimensional geometric composition. It is also used in sadhanas, puja and meditation rituals and may incorporate in a mantra in its design. It is considered to represent the adobe of the deity. Each yantra is unique and called the deity in presence of the practitioner through the elaborate symbolic geometric designs. Many situate yantras as a central focus point for human tantric practice. Yantras are not representation but are lived, experiential and not dual realities. Mandala has a very significant role in the Buddhism. First, in Vajrayana Buddhism, mandalas have been developed also into sand painting. They are also key part of Anuttar Yoga Tantra meditation practices. Mandala represent the nature of the pure land and enlightened mind. There are some people who also relate Mount Meru with mandala. It means a mandala can also represent the entire universe, which is traditionally depicted with the Mount Meru as an axis mundi in the center and surrounded by the continents. In mandala, the outer circle of fire usually symbolizes the wisdom. There is another type of mandala which is known as 5 Buddhas. Artikyapal Buddhas form embodying various aspects of the enlightenment. Such Buddhas are depicted depending on the school of the Buddhism and even the specific purpose of the mandala. Mandala as offering in Tibetan Buddhism is a symbolic offering of the entire universe. Every intricate detail of these mandala is fixed in the tradition and has a specific symbolic meaning, often on more than one level. Mandala in Mesoamerican civilization. Mayan and Zocans. One of the several parallels between the Eastern and the Mesoamerican culture, the Mayan civilization tend to present the calendar in form similar to mandala. It is similar in form and function to the Kal Chakra and the sand painting of the Tibetan Buddhist. The Zokin's wheel has a 260 segments, surprising because the mind recognized that the calendar is 365 days long. The inclusion of the specific number 260 could have, however, relate to the 26,000 years cycle of the precession of the equinoxes. If so, this indicates a remarkable awareness of this great cycle of time by this culture. Ultimately, the symbol has probably used for the ritual purposes and to measure the 9-month intervals like a pregnancy, the cultivation time of some crops, and the ritual that were performed at a 260-day spacing a year, for example, spring and the fall. The sunstone of Aztec civilization was once believed to be their equivalent to the Tzol's calendar, but is nowadays thought to be the ceremonial representation of the entire universe as seen by the Aztec religion class in some way resembling mandala. The earliest representation of a stone relate to its use as a calendar. And few years ago, we also find the mandala in the Nazca lines in the Peru. Here you can see the picture of the Nazca line, which is very similar to the mandalas from Buddhism and the Hindu culture. But it's very strange because its purpose is still unknown.